Perimeter, composite figures. What is it? The total distance around all the edges of a 2D shape. Y helps with visualizing and dividing shapes into different sections. Interesting fact, male deer grow new antlers each year. So let's take a look at the steps in order to find the perimeter of a composite figure. Step 1, label all the missing sides. Step 2, find the missing lengths. Step 3, find the sum of all edges. So let's take a look at the first example by reading the question. Find the perimeter of the composite shape. So before we do this, let's go ahead and add some color to it so that we can see and find the missing side lengths easier. So let's go with step 1, label all the missing sides. So let's do that. And now step 2, find the missing lengths. So now we're going to go ahead and get started with that. As you can see, we have moved this rectangle up. Now, why have we done that? So that we can find this side length. Now, why is that important? Because of the properties of rectangles, which are opposite sides are equal. So 4 plus this something is equal to 11. So 4 plus something is equal to 11, and that is 7 centimeters. And now we can bring it back down, and now we can find the last missing side length, which is on the right. And now we can move the blue rectangle from the left to the right so that we can know that this is 7 plus something is equal to 10. And then we can use, once again, why? Because the properties of rectangles, opposite sides are equal. So 7 plus something is equal to 10. In this case, it is 3 centimeters. And now we can move it back, and we have all the sides. Now we can do step 3. And what I usually do is pick the top left of the side length and start writing that one down and start working my way clockwise. And I keep that pattern so I don't forget any of the side lengths. So we write them down, and now we find the sum. 4 plus 7 is 11, plus 7 is 18, plus 3 is 21, plus 11 is 32, plus 10 is 42. So the perimeter of this figure is 42 centimeters. Now let's take a look at another example. So let's go ahead and do step 1, label all the missing side lengths. Step 2, find the missing side lengths. And now we can see that we've moved this rectangle over here so that we know that this is missing, and we know this we know, and that is once again opposite of 7, and so therefore they are equal because they are rectangles. And missing plus 3 is equal to 7, so our missing is 4 centimeters. We bring it back, and now we need to find the last missing side, and we're going to go ahead and bring it up, and we know from here to there, and we know that 2 plus 6 is going to be equal to this. Once again, why? Opposite sides are equal, and 2 plus 6 gives me 8. We bring it down, and now we have all the side lengths. I'm going to start with 2 and work my way clockwise. And now we have 2 plus 4, which is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 3 is 15, plus 8 is 23, plus 7 is 30 centimeters. Now let's take a look at one last example and what happens if it's a little bit different. Once again, if you follow the steps, you'll be golden. Step 1, label all the missing sides. Let's go ahead and do that. Now we've labeled all the missing sides. Now we need to find the missing sides. So luckily for us, some of them are straight up opposites. Like this one is straight across from 6, and this one is straight across from 3. So those are going to be the easier ones to find, so we can go ahead and label them. And now we can find the last missing one by moving some pieces around. And we're going to move this piece rectangle up because we have 2 of the missing pieces, and we need to find the third. Because the missing piece, plus 4 plus 8 is equal to 16, which means that the missing piece is 4 centimeters. So now we can go ahead and bring it back down. We have all the sides now, and we can go ahead and start counting. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and start with this 4 and work my way clockwise. And let's go ahead and get adding. 4 plus 6 is 10. Plus 8 is 18, plus 3 is 21, plus 16 is 37, plus 3 is 40, plus 4 is 44, and plus 6 is 50 centimeters. So the perimeter is 50 centimeters. So now it's your turn. So go ahead and pause the video so you can take your time to answer these questions. And I'm going to show you the answers in 3, 2, and 1. Here are the answers. Well done if you got them correct. If not, there's always tomorrow.